Um,
I'll do my best.
but yeah, okay, now we're fine. I mean, I would just run OpenGOAL on its own, but I would love, like, what I could do is focus OpenGOAL, and then what I could do is when I see myself really making a lot of movement progress in OpenGOAL, I can try to go back to PS2 and see how I feel. I could try that. I don't know. Dude. I could do that, because, like, it's not like using one or the other is going to take my skill away from the other side. But I kind of didn't want to forget to speedrun both of them. I want to remember how to speedrun both hundos. Oh, no, really? And that way, I can, you know, build from there. Okay, this is kind of a yikes geyser, but it's okay. Geyser is just geyser. No one gives a frick.
What is the OpenGOAL equivalent of a PS2 135?
I don't know. I think I just picked a random goal. I picked like 125, but I don't know. I'd have to ask like Mike or somebody with someone with 5-head ability in math to figure that one out, because I don't really know what that is. But yeah, like I was considering just grinding OpenGOAL until I hit the equivalent in hundo, because OpenGOAL feels fresh and new, so it's giving me like a fresh and new experience of hundo, and I really like that. That's cool. I like the feel of that. But oh frick, skip. Oh my god, thank you so much. Oh my god, I might make a command for when I do these to skip. I literally put my controller down and everything. Holy hell, dude, it's so ingrained. Thank you so much, Eddie. I should if I made a command, should it be like a voice command or like to skip? Skip the cutscene, bro.
I feel like it's important to communicate what you even mean by diagnosis. You can identify the symptoms you're experiencing and determine how urgent it may be, but self-treatment is a terrible idea. Leave that to the pros.
Okay, that's a fair perspective. I respect that. The issue with mental health is that a lot of the issue with mental health is accessibility. The same problem is there with physical health, but most people don't have the means to even try to help themselves with physical issues if they don't have access to medical resources, right? So like if you have like for instance, I have a lipoma on my body, which is just, you know, it's just a fatty growth on your body. It's not attractive, and a lot of people don't like to have it, but it's not gonna harm me unless it's causing any pain. So like there's no reason for me to get rid of it unless I want to. So like I don't have the resources to just be like, yo, I want to get rid of this on my own and not use the doctors. Like I can't do that. It's a straight up physical problem. So if I want to have it removed for whatever reason, I'm gonna have to be able to have insurance, and even insurance might not cover it if I want to just remove it for aesthetic reasons, right? If I just don't like having it, or I don't think it looks attractive. The only way they might cover it is if you say it's hurting you. So with all that in mind, you know, that is way different. That's a different situation than someone who's having mental health issues and they're pretty certain that they're struggling with a certain issue, and they are like, okay, I'm gonna reach out to, you know, I can't afford a therapist, or I can't afford a psychologist and all this stuff. I can't afford that. So instead, what I'm gonna do is, you know, self-diagnose and find resources online or that I do have access to, so that I can start trying to make some healthy changes on my own that I just do not have access to outside of, you know, I just don't have access to because you don't have insurance, or you don't have any good therapists or like psychiatrists around you. Like there's tons of reasons why those things can happen and like why you might not have access, but I feel like it's really important to clarify what those differences are, why those things are there, why those roadblocks are there, and why in those situations why in those situations self-diagnosis is more valid? Because if you don't have access to resources, but you know, like for instance, I knew this was a lipoma. I was pretty confident it was. Like I have medical knowledge. You know, my mom used to be a nurse, and like for a long time I wanted to be a nurse. I wanted to be a doctor, so I used to study this type of stuff. So like when I saw this lump on myself, I already knew it's most likely a lipoma, but I went to the doctor just to confirm it. But what if I didn't have access to that doctor, right? I could just be like, I know that this is a lipoma and just not do anything about it, right? But not everyone's gonna have that knowledge and that sureness. But to me, that's completely valid. If you have that knowledge and that certainty, why waste money to go see a doctor and spend tons of money on it when you already know what it is? So like, because like most people have to pay just to see it, just to talk to your doctor. You have to pay like a copay, and then if you don't have insurance, you're paying out the butthole just to have them tell you something you already know. So in those situations, that's why I think that self-diagnosis can be valid. If you're educating yourself and you know what you're talking about, you're doing the work, there's nothing wrong with you know, being knowledgeable and making that assumption. But I still think, even though I am knowledgeable enough to know what it was, I still wanted to get it checked, because you never know, right? I could be assuming the wrong thing. And that's why, you know, it's good to get it checked. But I can totally understand someone who doesn't have access to that being like, nah, I'm not gonna, like, if you didn't have insurance or something, I could totally see someone not doing that. And maybe that could hurt them down the line, but I understand it. I understand the reasoning behind it, why someone would make that choice. If that makes sense.
Listen, if you think of your body like your car, if it isn't running optimally, you can look at it and go, it's probably the carburetor. But if you're not a mechanic and don't know anything about cars, maybe don't diagnose your car on your own, unless you wanna end up giving it car ivermectin.
It's funny, because I try to tell myself that cars aren't like human bodies, but like, maybe they kind of are with how freaking complex they are. Like, I don't freaking know. Like, is it possible for anyone to like educate themselves about cars without the knowledge of an expert and be able to, you know, just do things with cars that other people can't do? Like, is that possible? I don't really know anything about cars, so I don't really know how to even think about car logic when it comes to that. But I think this is what I'm supposed to be doing, right? I think I'm supposed to be doing this. But the thing is, with cars, like, I can understand that being a little bit more confusing, a little bit different, because like, the thing is, a car isn't you. Like, you know your body, you know how you feel. That's where the difference comes in, at least for me.
Precisely.
Okay, I can skip these too. I almost forgot about that. All right. Like, a car isn't a part of you, so like, you can educate yourself as much as you can, but you're not gonna feel what that car is feeling, obviously, because you can't. But I know what I'm feeling. I know my body. I know myself. I feel like, to an extent, I can tell what's happening to me better than somebody else, especially when it comes to mental health. Because in my whole life experience, every single conclusion I've ever come down to about my mental health has been right. But I have the privilege to get it confirmed, and other people don't have that privilege. So like, who am I to not allow other people to come down to those determinations for themselves when I was able to easily? I was able to easily tell I was autistic before I got diagnosed. I figured that I might have ADHD. I didn't get diagnosed for that, but it's literally blaringly obvious that the ADHD meds help me. So like that literally is all you need to know. And then like with OCD, I don't have that diagnosed, but upon doing more research about it, because there's a lot of misconceptions about OCD.
Okay.
I realized that, hey, I've been struggling with a lot of those things. So whether I have it or not, I can still try to incorporate a lot of the things that help people who do have OCD, because this is something I struggle with, and that's valid. So like, I feel like to an extent, self-diagnosis is valid, but if you have the resources to go and confirm it, I think you always should. But there's a lot of people out there who don't have access to those resources, and I think that it's completely valid for them to be like, yeah, I can't do that, but I'm pretty sure that I'm autistic, so I'm gonna like, you know, go to the autistic community and try to better understand what's going on with myself. I don't see that being a problem. That's why it's important to differentiate between diagnosis and treatment. You don't go, I probably have ADHD, and then start taking... Well, yeah, you wouldn't be able... I mean, I guess illegally you could try to get access to drugs, but that was basically the situation I was in. I had to find a psychiatrist that actually let me take ADHD meds without actually having an official diagnosis, because they can tell that the problems I'm having are severe enough to where it's impacting my livelihood, but I might not be able to afford an official diagnosis, you know? That's really important thing, and not everyone even has access to a psychiatrist that's like that, but fortunately for me, I did. But it took me a really long time to find someone that was like that, because like I had a psychiatrist in my college that was like, they refused to give me any ADHD like meds, right? And they put me on all these antipsychotics, and honestly, I feel like I've never been the same since I've been on some of those. So like, that psychiatrist probably freaked me up because they just didn't want to give me ADHD meds, right? So now on my ADHD meds, I'm way healthier than I ever was, and that was the solution. It's very obvious that that was the solution this entire time. But it's like, that psychiatrist, because I didn't have the money and the resources to get an official diagnosis for ADHD, literally thought that putting me on antipsychotics was a better idea. Like, that shows me that even with education, you can do things that don't make sense. That's all I'm trying to say. So like, I would never rely on the opinions of that psychiatrist again. And I don't care how educated you are. I can self-diagnose and realize that what she did was not good for my body. That was not good for me. That's not what I needed. And I can tell that the psychiatrist I have now does actually care about my health and did want to help me despite my not having access to the resources that I needed to get an official diagnosis. So those are the things that make me say that it's valid. But like you're saying, Smug, I do feel like treatment, right? Treatment, you can't just go about it on your own. You have to find somebody who can help you with that, because that's just not safe. You know, you don't want to just like try to do your own treatment for yourself. Like, I can be like, oh, I assume that's a lipoma, and be like, I just cut it off. Like, no, I don't have the knowledge to do something like that to my body. But I still think that it's valid for people to self-diagnose if they put in the work and they educated themselves and they know themselves. Yeah, Geodon was a mess. Maybe one day I can make a video where like maybe a YouTube video where, would you ever want to do that, Whip, where we talk about what that was like? Yeah, like definitely don't be taking or trying to do your own treatment without knowledge. That's true. I never tried to cheat myself any ADHD meds. As much as I knew I needed them, I never did, you know, because who knows if that's what I really needed. You never know, and like I don't have that knowledge, and I know I don't have that knowledge. So it would only hurt me to make an assumption and just randomly start taking meds. The key is to try and find someone that actually is there to help you. Oh God, really? Oh, freaking cock. Get your balls out of here. Really? Oh my,
That looks like it hurts. Just back up.
Okay. Okay. I'm okay. Everything is gonna be all right. Okay. Anyways, that was actual cringe, but we're gonna keep the run because I don't even know how good this run is. I don't remember how good my OpenGOAL runs are, so like I'm pretty sure we could probably still PB even with like epic fails like that in the run. So, but man, that was a yike. I don't even know what you're supposed to do when he's in a bad position like that. Like, what are you supposed to even do? Homie, bro, was just in the worst position. It's definitely not over, bro. Frick off. But yeah, I do agree, treatment is different. But the self-diagnosis and trying your best to find whatever resources you can to help you with whatever's accessible to you, that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. Like, if you want to try natural things that might help with ADHD because you don't have a diagnosis and you do your research on that stuff, go ahead, because that's accessible to you. Just make sure you're doing what's, you know, you're doing your proper due diligence. But that is why I say that is why, in my opinion, I agree that it is valid. Especially when it comes to mental health, because not everyone has access to stuff. But yes, I do realize that in America, our healthcare stuff is like way worse than other countries. So for other countries, you guys don't really have to like make the choice between eating and being able to afford, you know, what you need. You know what I mean? Like, you don't have to make that choice. You know, you can care about your health and eat. A lot of people here, we don't have that choice. So I feel like it's especially more valid here because of that. Yeah, because you always put it when it's bull dicks. Bro, look, I wasn't even that far behind. I messed up. I literally died in Misty and I'm still minus 7.1. Like, there's no need to reset that. And by the way, you can use that clip command to make new clips. I will always go back and edit all of my clips now because I have a clip YouTube channel, in case you didn't know. And on that YouTube channel, I just upload all of my clips. Upload all of the interesting clips that people get from the streams. So I will always be going through all of the clips that people get. So if you would like to use that command and you don't want to name some of them, you can name them. Oh yeah, you're right. It doesn't always crop it right. Yeah, that's the only other problem about it. Yeah, that's fair. You can still do. Either way, I'm gonna see it. So like, when I go check that clip bot thing that I use to analyze all the clips, I'll still see that, I'll see both of those clips. But yeah, I do notice that those have a hard time clipping it right. I don't know how they work. I need to figure out like how those work by default, because like there's an algorithm to it, but like how does it work? Like, should you delay your clip? Like, don't press clip until it's like a little bit after whatever you wanted the clip, or like, that's what we'd have to figure out, because then that would be more useful. Because I do notice that sometimes I clip it and it gets like the wrong part of what happened and I'm like, oh frick. Sometimes I've literally had to go back and like re-clip it, make a clip myself because the automatic clip just wasn't in the right spot. I just don't know why that happens. Jesus Christ, stop it. Anyways. Yeah, maybe, do you mind like DMing like Mike or something and asking him that question? Because I think, oh, you did? Oh, okay. Thank you so much. Because I actually might consider doing that. Like, part of me wants to consider just focusing OpenGOAL for a while and then coming back to PS2. But my fear of doing that is that I'd hate PS2 when I go back. Because I'm gonna have to do all the cutscenes and stuff like that. Unless I want to start running both OpenGOAL cutscene skips and non-cutscene skips. Because I could do that too. I don't know if anyone submitted to the non-cutscene skips one. Because, like, the whole point of OpenGOAL is that you can skip the cutscenes. So, like, why would you want to do OpenGOAL with no cutscenes? But, like, I could do that. I mean, yeah, that would just be a free world record. I don't know if it's still like that, but, like, the last time I checked, like, literally no one submitted to that one. So, I'm pretty sure Josh would probably submit to it anyways, just to get the free world record. But, I could do that, because that would make me not be completely bad at PS2, and then when oh no, I did that at the wrong timing. Then when I feel better with, you know, I feel like I'm getting more consistent, I can try to come back to PS2. I don't know. I gotta figure out how I want to do it. My plan was just to switch between both of them randomly and just keep practicing and hope to make progress of all of them, you know? That was my intentions, but I don't know if that is the ideal way to go about it. Oops, I completely fricked up the movement here. But yeah, so it seems like we had a pretty decent discussion about the diagnosis thing, so I might make that the topic I do today. Focus one versus the other. Hey, one of my biggest goals for PS2 Jak Hundo was to get a sub 140, and I did accomplish that, you know? I did accomplish a sub 140. So, like, I don't have to push myself to 135 on PS2. I could push myself to the equivalent of that in OpenGOAL entirely and just, like, be like, frick PS2. I could do that. Because, like I said, they have both categories, so, like, if I really wanted to push myself to that point with each game, I mean, I could do that easily, you know? So, like, it's not like focusing on OpenGOAL would take away my goal. I just need to figure out what the equivalents are, you know? But right now, it's really convenient, because, like, since I'm working on, like, the Jak video, it's really convenient having everything just OpenGOAL, because I can practice on OpenGOAL, I can, you know, record footage on OpenGOAL, and I can actually kind of make it, like, I can do both at the same time, if that makes sense. So it's really convenient to have it like that. So, like, sometimes I practice on my PS2, and then sometimes I'm like, okay, I already have OpenGOAL open because I'm trying to, like, mess with it to, you know, make sure I understand it enough to make the video idea I have. And, like, I can just easily, like, just use it to practice as well. So, like, I've literally practiced off of OpenGOAL and my PS2. So, like, I could easily make that change if I wanted.
Good job. Now meet me down here by the egg.
It's not changing that much, though. It's literally, like, the runs aren't that different. Oh, frick. Oh, sorry. I can skip. Dang it. I almost forgot. The runs aren't that different. The main difference is I can skip cutscenes. Which is nice, I won't lie. I can't believe that wood just cucked me. Dude, what the hell happened in the last Sentinel? This wasn't even that good, and I'm still about to be ahead. Yikes.
Precisely.
Yikes. But yeah, looks like that's gonna be my topic. What? Oh, yeah. Alright, hold up. If you got some of those gummies, I might have to eat that on stream. What do you mean? I literally got it from Dash Mart last time. Oh, frick! Sorry. Ow! This is so awkward. Skipping the cutscenes from this, I don't know, it just feels so weird because, like, I don't know, it's just so awkward. Why did I do that? What the hell was I smoking on my booty eye? No, I'm not supposed to roll jump there. It's like that orb not being caught just broke my brain. Anyways. That orb not being picked up beforehand made me think I had to change my movement when I literally didn't have to change anything at all. But yeah, I could consider doing that. As long as I figure out what the equivalents are, I might consider that. Alright, here we go. But yeah, it looks like that's gonna be the topic because we were able to have like a pretty good discussion about that, and I feel like I have a lot to say on that. But yeah, I want to be more open to making different types of content. So like what I would really like to do, I don't know, like what do YouTubers call it nowadays? Like story time? I don't know, that sounds ridiculous. But like we should definitely make a video talking about like how the antipsychotics were so bad for me. I literally feel like my energy issues got worse ever since I was on an antipsychotic. And I was literally only on them because I wasn't able to, because she didn't want to give me ADHD medication. Like, how is that like the more sensible alternative is what I just don't understand. I'll never understand that.
Okay.
But at that point, I was hella desperate to just get any benefit. Like, anything whatsoever. But now I kind of regret that, because, like, that was not a good experience. So, yeah, you can have professionals out there who think they're educated and know what they're doing in life, and they literally just completely frick you over, so... Oh, no. Sorry, it's been a while since I actually, since I keep not practicing pause buffers, and then when I come back to do them, like, I feel like I'm do them so bad. I need to, like, I guess I need to just practice them. It's weird thinking to practice, pause buffers, though. Yo, what's up, the Blue Island? How you doing? Appreciate you. Wait, no, skip. How are you? Alright, so I'm happy to have gotten... Wait, no. Wait, yes. I still talk to this dude, right? Yeah.
Oh, no. Not enough.
I forgot what the change for that was. I think I still need to talk to that guy. Because I need the race to be open. But I think I come back to them later. I think that's what changes. Okay, whatever. Alright, let's figure it out. Yeah, this is OpenGOAL, so now you can skip cutscenes and, dang it, they're not where I need them to be. It's not good. You can skip the cutscenes. There is a category to not skip them. I might consider running both. But right now, it's just like that. It's just, I'm just doing the skip cutscene one. It's really cool. It's so weird to skip the cutscenes. I don't know how to describe it. It's just such a weird feeling. It feels wrong. It feels like I'm breaking it. But it's interesting. Basically, OpenGOAL is the PC port for Jak. So it's considered different from like the PS2 runs. Because it functions a little bit differently. So there's a category for skipping the cutscenes, And then there's a category for not skipping the cutscenes in the OpenGOAL leaderboards, I believe. I mean, the thing is, some people might only want to run OpenGOAL, you know? If you only want to run OpenGOAL, then that's why you would have the no cutscene one. But that was my logic behind it. My logic was, if I want to not do the cutscenes, I just do my PS2 runs, you know? Why run OpenGOAL and have the cutscenes? That was my logic behind it. But if you want to submit to that category, that would be how you would do that. If you want a free world record, I think. No, what the dick? Oh, okay. I was about to get so pissed. All right. But yeah, my plan is to try and run both. I'm trying to figure out, though, if I should focus on OpenGOAL for a while and then go back to PS2. But I have the fear that since I'm skipping cutscenes like this and I'm not switching between them, I'm gonna get so spoiled. So it's gonna be really hard to go back to PS2. But if I find the equivalent time for OpenGOAL that I want to achieve for my my PS2 time, I would still be improving enough, I would hope. Oh no, frick! I knew that was gonna happen. I knew if I wasn't paying attention enough, this is really bad. Anyways, that I would probably make some, you know, that would be enough. Maybe like I could just focus OpenGOAL, and then when I come back to PS2, at least I know I have the skill to hit that goal on PS2 despite the cutscenes. I don't know. I'm gonna be asking some other runners about that and see like what's best, but I don't mind switching between them at all. And that's not an issue for me. Okay, we're gonna be losing a considerable amount of time here, but it's okay. I'm trying to make up for it by getting more orbs than I usually get. Let's see. I don't know if I'm gonna start losing time. We'll see when I start losing time. But yeah, I like OpenGOAL. I'm experimenting with it right now for the video I'm trying to make, and it's been a lot of fun. I've been figuring out a lot of things about it. Okay, we're not losing that much time. It could be worse. It's unfortunate because we would have saved a whole bunch of time. We would have saved so much freaking time if that didn't happen. Yikes. Anyways. Isn't that how it always goes? Man, I could have saved that much time if I just didn't frick up. I could have saved so much booty eye if I just didn't frick up my eye sac. No, I'm extremely weird. But everyone knows that. But yeah, I actually have way more Poly Rambo's topics than the ones I put in there. Like, I have a whole list of them, so like I'm set for a while. I just wasn't sure which one to pick. But if anybody who is interested in listening to those Poly Rambles, whether on YouTube or the podcast, please let me know if there's any topics that... Oh, my balls! If there's any topics that you would want to hear me do. I'm interested in talking about mental health, socializing, autism, disability, learning disabilities, psychology, philosophy. Like, I'm interested in a whole lot of topics. So if you want to share your knowledge, or if you want me to speak on any particular topic, I am totally down. Ah, dick. Ah. That was unfortunate. I didn't do that as clean as I practiced. It's okay, we're just getting back. We're getting back. Alright, now we got blue rings. And now we don't gotta worry about any orbs because I got them already because we were going slow as hell, so might as well. Alright. But yeah, there are a lot of topics I want to cover. But oh my god, I think that I'm gonna seriously turn into, like, I don't want to say self-help, but like self-improvement is gonna be my niche for sure, man. It's just like I've been diving so deep into that stuff in my daily life, and it's like I love it. I'm obsessed, and I've been finding all the perfect tools for myself. So like my productivity and like my focus and like everything has just been on point. So like I want other people to get to a point like that too. Like I just want to share that feeling because like it's so good. I gotta say, despite everything that's happened drama-wise, the way I've been feeling just because of my own hard work and efforts has been like a high. It's been a bigger high than I ever, like, anything else has given me. So like that's how I know that that's what I really love to do. That's what I really love to focus on. Because like I used to feel like, oh yeah, getting a PB was like the best feeling ever, or like, you know, finding a community is the best thing ever. But like for me, like making personal progress, like making growth in my own life and seeing the results of that gives me the best high ever. So I don't even freaking worry about all the other stuff. Just doesn't matter as much anymore. So like if I can focus my content on that and what makes me passionate, that'll be dope. All right, this could be worse, but it's not bad either. Wait a minute, I think, do I do this? I think I do. I still do this. We still do this. Then I go to, what's her name? And then we go to LPC. I think the only difference is after Boggy, I talk to both of them. All right, here we go. I think that's the difference. Because like this is the only it's the only major difference between the OpenGOAL and PS2 one, aside from like the cutscenes and stuff like that. Oh no, I messed that up. Frick. Oops. Just completely missed the button. That was amazing. Alright. LPC! Oh no, I knew that was gonna happen, bro. I panicked and did exactly what I thought I shouldn't do. You know, I could have made that, I think. I think I could have made that. I just didn't trust myself. It's unfortunate. What? Oh man, that's so bad. Oh man, that's badder than my booty eye. Woo! Okay, I thought I was about to get cucked by that cycle. Luckily, I did not. Can we really request anything? Oh, frick, where am I going? If I'm interested in your idea, I'll consider it. Yeah, I have a bunch of topics already, but I'm open to talking about literally anything. And my goal is to eventually start bringing more people on. So like I want to maybe like I want to talk about like an episode of polyamory, right? I can bring on I wanted to bring on both of my partners to talk about it, like, or something like that, or like I can get Tyga to come on with me and be talking about something political or anything like that, because I know she's interested in that type of stuff. Like, I have tons of ideas already, but I'm also like, I also want to make content that people enjoy. So if there's a topic that someone actually wants to go over, then I would consider that. A Polly Rambles episode on the socioeconomic status of Central Europe during and following the French Revolution. I actually think I studied that a little bit in some freaking history class, but I don't remember any of it. Okay, so why would you want me to talk on that? If before that, I'd have to do a lot of, I'd have to actually properly educate, research my, no, how do you say that? If I were to do that topic, I'd have to actually research that, because it sounds super dry. Okay, so you're just trolling. I actually thought maybe there's something you're interested in with that. But yeah, I really want to try to get more people on it. I mean, that's already what I already... Oh, frick, I forgot these work differently. That's already the kind of the point behind it, where I just talk about something. Because people tend to enjoy me just rambling about something, whether you want to go to sleep to it or whether you're interested in what I'm saying. Either way, it still works. That just gives me a chance to do it with more focus. Focusing on specific things that I already like to talk about. Oh, don't hurt my... Ow, you cock nozzle dick.
Step 1. Stay alive.
Wait. Oh, I thought I could skip that. Oh, frick. That would be dope if you could skip that. Okay, this is just rust from me not streaming. Because, like, when I practice, it don't be looking like this, bro. It don't be looking like some booty eye cheek on a Tuesday. Alright. There is actually this this Twitch streamer that Whip and I used to watch, and we literally love to watch them just to go to bed to them, and like that's still valid. That's still valid content creation, honestly. So like I'm totally okay if people feel that way. I can't remember what their name was, but they were just like a very laid back kind of person. And we really just enjoyed putting their stuff on just to listen to it. I'm not really a fan of history though, so like even if you did have like a serious history topic, it would have to be something really, when I do my own research, it'd have to be something that's really engaging, because I just don't... History is important, but talking about history is not really, unless there's a general topic that I'm interested in that connects with the history that we're talking about. I don't really like history like that. I know my dad was always a big fan of that type of stuff, so like he would read books that kind of talk about like, oh, what if like the history of this situation went this way instead of that, or like what would have happened if like this occurred at this time instead of that. Like I know my dad is into that type of stuff, but that's never really been something I'm into. But that's my point. Like, I'm not just interested in history because it's history. I'm interested in history in the sense that it relates to other things that matter in life. So, like, if we're talking about the history of the LGBTQ community, then that I will be interested and I will care about the history you're referring to for whatever point you're trying to make. But I don't care about that outside of that, you know, like I'm not gonna just look up random facts just because I want to look up random facts. I'm gonna look it up because it's relevant to the topic I'm studying or I'm listening to or I'm interested in. Let's be real, gaming history is where it's at. Gaming history is interesting, but yeah, I feel the same way where it's like, I'm not gonna just look that up unless you're trying to prove a point to me. Oh my god, that's bad. Unless you're trying to prove a point to me, and I'm like, oh, okay, so that you're trying to make a point about something, and you want me to know this history information? Okay, then I will consider it. I'm actually having one of the problems that I want to talk about in my videos. Where I'm actually just I'm eating my inputs, which is really bad. Don't do that.
Okay.
All right, we messed up a little bit in LPC, but we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. There's still a lot of potential here. I'm supposed to punch to that. I don't know why I did what I did. Like, holy poggers, bro. Look at how this dev literally starved to death in order to give us this masterpiece of a game. I mean, some I guess that's like an autobiography or like our biography in general. Like, some of that stuff is okay. It's just like, I have to have a context for why I'm studying this. I mean, I'm pretty sure someone could make that happen. I don't know if it's gonna be me. I have dreams of making merch, but I don't know if that's ever gonna happen, but the merch I want to make has nothing to do with... I mean, it's weird as hell, basically. The merch I think about making. Yo, what's up, Practice? How you doing? Ow, my balls! I saw that happening because I turned my eye sac a little too thick. Don't eat inputs. Eat booty eye. That's probably what I would make. Would it? You think it? I keep forgetting that. I keep forgetting that that's a thing. Would that be banned? Don't eat inputs. Eat booty eye. That would be bad in church? See, I completely forgot that people even ban clothes. I forgot that that was even a thing. To me, that's such a weird phenomenon to do. Honestly, practice, that's literally the biggest reason why I try to encourage people to support me, because that's all I want to do. Like, literally, my goal is to grow so that I can help others grow. That's literally the main motivation behind me growing. Like, my motivation for growing is very selfless. Wait, is that the right way to say that? Selfless? I think it is. No, it's not selfish, it's selfless. I could be selfish about it, but I'm not. Like, I don't want to be big because I want to be rich or I want to have a lot of money. I don't really care about those things.
Precisely.
What I do care about is the fact that if I have more... Whoa. Was that not... I don't think that's... Oh my god, did they fix that? Did they fix that? And they fricked my splits because of it? I swear to dick wad. Because somebody had it sus as hell up on that auto splitter. And I had to like do some random bull dicks to make it work. And I almost feel like they switched it on me. Frick. Oh, okay. Explain to me how you feel about that. I would like to hear more about that, the Blue Island. Selfish effectively ends up being a selfish act. To me, the idea that I have is that the more successful I become, the more I can give back to those that support me. So like, as I was growing on Twitch, all I ever did was work with more people. You know? So like, I worked with Practice. I've paid to have Practice make music for me. I've worked with a bunch of artists. Like, even my partner, like, I pay her for any artwork she does for me. Like, all I do is help other people do what they love to do and support them in that way. And I'm totally down to do that more. But if I'm not as successful, I can't do that as much. I can't make opportunities for other people, because I won't be financially stable enough to do that. So like, the more, in my mind, the more people support me in what I do, the more I can give back and support the people and support people around me. The people that are in my life, the people that support me back, the people that are, you know, also do great things. Because there's a lot of people who do a lot of great stuff and they just don't get any attention. And I don't want to be someone who shuts those people out. So I've worked with a lot of people who probably don't get recognized very often, but are very talented at what they do. And I love being able to have that kind of impact. But I can only have, like, the bigger I get, like, for instance, how I was saying, like, I want to work with editors. Like, I'm already working with another young editor that, you know, they're experimenting with editing, so I'm giving them an opportunity to grow those skills while also benefiting me. I feel like that's an ideal scenario for content creation and growth and supporting people. You know, you do what you love, I pay you to do that, and then we, you know, we grow together and we support each other that way. And then as a result, you know, the bigger I get, the more I guess the bigger I get, the more I can keep doing that. I could hire actual video editors, like legit, like pay them legitimately, like for a lot for their work, more than most people would pay, because that's the kind of person that I am. I don't care about money. I care more about giving opportunities to people. So like, any success that I get will always result in other people getting a lot of opportunities and things like that. So to me, that's why I tell people, hey, support me, support other people like me, people who actually care about others and who don't just want to have money just to show it off and like be like, oh yeah, I have a lot of money and stuff. Like, who are actually gonna give that money back. Like, I've actually made myself almost straight up poor because I care that much about other people. Like, Whip can confirm that. I make a lot of money, but I give a lot of my money away. And that's probably never gonna change. No matter how much money I make, that's always gonna be a reality. Because that's just who I am. So I feel like supporting people like that, that's how you make things like, that's how you know, take advantage of capitalism. Because capitalism sucks, okay? But it's the reality for us. Especially in America. Okay. Like, that's the reality for us. So if I can, you know, if I can like adjust that in a way where, you know, hey, that's our reality, you know, whatever. But I can do something with that. Like, I can make it a positive in a way. That to me is how I can make it a positive. Using any success I get to help others reach their goals, be more successful, and things like that. So what Practice is saying is literally the main motivation behind me growing anyway, is because I can help other people and just continue to support people that do great work and just don't get a chance. Like, the person who makes my emotes, like, they're so talented. Like, I love working with them every time. Like, I would definitely, you know, get way more work done, but I don't have more emote slots. You know what I mean? I don't have the ability to go to them more, even though I would love to, you know? So, like, that's how I see it in my mind. More sub slots, more emote slots means I get to work with that person and give them countless opportunities to continue growing their skill. And their skill has improved drastically since I first started working with them. Like, you can even tell, like, with the emotes I have, you can see visibly that they have been getting better at making them. So it's like, that's so dope to me, like, to be able to see that progress and growth from somebody, because like I trust in them, I keep going back to them, and I keep supporting them in their goals, because oh wait, no, I'm supposed to die, frick. Yeah, the FOV is weird in that case. My bad, I was missing some other things you were saying. Yeah, I think I'm supposed to do it like this now, something like this. So I still grab this, but now I go and talk to both of them, or like both of them, and get all the stuff now. I think this is how I do it. I think it actually really comes down to who exactly we help. The act becomes selfish to a degree. What do you mean by that? Who we help? Is the way I'm wording it coming off as selfish? I like to help people that don't get the chances that they deserve. There are a lot of people out here who are super talented, super passionate about what they do, and like that nobody sees their work because it's just so hard to see everybody's work in the way our society is with the internet and everything like that. So those are the people I like to work with. People who I can see are really talented or like really passionate about what they do, and they can grow from that. So, okay, let's help each other, let's support each other, let's do things for each other. And then if one person's growing, that just gives more opportunity for the other person. Like, that's all that does. Like, for instance, a lot of people don't know, but like Jay Rolami, right? They're a mod for the stream, and there's someone who has been supporting me since like the very beginning. I literally worked with them to do so much artwork and like so many commissions and stuff, and I was always happy to pay them for their work. And the thing that people don't get is that, you know, like, we still support each other to this day. And Jay Rolami has gone on to have a very successful career. I think they do, well, I don't know if you call it career, but like, I know that they do a lot of art commissions still. I think they were doing a comic book and doing all the art for that, and they were getting a lot of support for that. Like, I was happy to see that, because like, I knew they were talented. I knew they were capable of something like that. So I was happy to work with them. And now they're able to support me and give back to me if they want to. They don't have to, but that's something that they do, and I respect that. And like, I'll always be there to support them and their ventures. I'll always be willing to commission and work with them at any point in time. Like, I feel like having that general respect for people and like encouraging them and seeing them succeed is a benefit. So like, I'm happy to see that Jay's art is being appreciated by more people. I'm happy to see that they're able to, I hope that they're able to finance themselves doing what they love. If more people supported each other, that would just make everything so much easier, you know? But like, a lot of people don't care about supporting other people. They only care about their own success. And I'm not that person, so that's why I always tell people, if you want to support somebody... Oh, frick. Oops. I don't know why I didn't realize it was the end.
Okay.
Oops! If you want to support somebody and know that the support that you're giving me isn't just for me, then you have that reassurance when you support me. That's basically how it is. I'm always thinking of ways to include other people, to expand what I do, but also create opportunities for other people. That's what I'm passionate about. So that's what I think about a lot. So my hope would be that the better I get at making content, the more I could work with other talented editors and other people who are very skilled and have the potential to grow, and maybe they're outgrow me, but we can still always respect each other and know that we were there for each other. We supported each other when we didn't have that, and that's what matters. So that's it. Like, I don't expect Jay to show up to the streams a lot of the times because I know they're hella busy doing what they do. Like, hell, I don't know if I would never be able to do all that crap. But like, I respect Jay for their passion. I was so happy. I'm happy to see their success, and I'm grateful to have worked with them when they were smaller. That's what I'm gonna be happy about that forever. Like, I'm glad that happened. I'm glad to have an experience like that. And I still feel grateful whether they continue to support me or not, but I do appreciate that they do. But, you know, I believed in them. I believed in them early on, and I want to help push those people. Like, my partner, like, she writes, and she's really talented with that. Like, I feel like her writing is actually really good, and I hate the idea that so many people don't see her work, because like, I know for a fact her work is worth it. She does have a lot of attention. Like, she has a page on like Scribble Hub, and I think it's pretty popular if I recall correctly. But when it comes to like branching out and doing more of her writing, like making books and stuff, that's where she doesn't get as much support. And I want more of that for her. So like, even if I can get her, you know, us doing content together in some way,
Precisely.
and that can involve, and like, I can give her, like, hopefully give her access to more people who would be interested in what she does. If we can find a way to do that together, and like, that pushes her growth and it pushes my growth, that's ideal, man. That's what you want in life. So like, if I have to live in a world that's capitalistic and like toxic as hell, at the very least, I want to know that when I succeed, I help other people too. It's not just about me. So I would hope that doesn't come off as selfish, but I did have to work through a lot of selfish feelings I've had. Like, there are times where I would feel jealousy for people, because it's like, oh, they get to succeed, and when they don't even give a frick about anybody, you know? Like, I could tell that they're not a caring, giving person, but they're still successful, and it's like, you know, it is what it is. I'm not gonna sit there and worry about other people and their success and what they have. I'm just gonna focus on me, and I want to make sure that when I succeed, I'm always putting other people first, you know? I'm always trying to be there for people. Ah, frick! This is not good. It's not good. I don't want to crash. Wait, do you even crash in OpenGOAL? Anyways, I want to make sure that I'm making opportunities for other people whenever I succeed, and that's all I ever did when I was streaming. Like, I used all of the success I ever had to give opportunities to other people. So I would only continue to do that with content creation, with streaming, whatever it is that I succeed with. I will always use that as an avenue to support other people and what they do. To me, that's the best. That's the way to make the best of capitalism. You already got to live like this, so I might as well just use this as an opportunity to, hey, if I succeed, I'm gonna throw support onto you so you can succeed too, and it's not just me. Because there's so many of us out there that are really talented and just don't get the opportunities other people get, and I don't wanna foster that environment. I wanna move past that and show people that we can use capitalism to our advantage if we're smart about it, if we care about each other, you know? Oh, cuck. Please. Cuck! Oh my eye sack, dude. Please hit his balls! This is interesting, though. It's interesting to get a full run and see like where I'm messing up. But yeah, as you can see, I'm pretty passionate about that topic. That's literally my main motivation for growth, doing anything online. To show people that not everybody who succeeds is just in it for themselves. Oh yeah, if we reach 1,000 followers, Whip will eat a whole raw yellow onion on stream. I forgot about that. Oh yeah, I was looking for something that that Tyga can do. Something that she can eat. We're thinking, cause like, that's what we were doing. I don't remember what she was saying. She was saying something about quinoa or whatever. I don't even know what that is, but if I get something good for her to eat, we can do it at, if we hit 975, then I'll have her eat something, if she's down for it. Why does Whip have to suffer if I succeed? What do you mean? Whip benefits heavily from anything I do well. I don't know what you mean. Oh, no, he... Oh, that's what you mean. Okay, I got you. He likes onions, though. He likes to show off that he can eat onions like that. That's basically what's happening here. Dang, man, I'm sucking bad. Well, isn't that kind of your philosophy behind it? That you like onions, so it's not a big deal for you? So you want to show people how not of a big deal it is? It's more so punishing me because I have to watch. Like, I could never imagine eating onions like that. That's nasty as hell. But it's not supposed to be too challenging for him. Your gastritis won't like it, but you like onions, so it's not really that much of a challenge for you. You know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about? What the hell was that? I swear I'm on drugs. Yo, what's up? Wait, you never answered this question. Do you want me to call you Quill? Or do you want me to call you Tyga, like on stream, like when you message like that? Like, what would you prefer? But hello, how are you? Hopefully you're doing well. Appreciate you. I don't know why I'm choking on phlegm. Tyga would probably be easier? Okay. Got that. I was just talking about you. Hopefully you didn't hear all that and it was awkward, but I was basically talking about how the idea behind growth is that everybody around you grows with you. You support each other's ventures, homie bros. That's what you gotta do. But yeah, it's more so gonna be like, I'm gonna be next to someone eating an onion, and that's nasty as hell. That's like, it's more so like punishment for me. But I did want to try and find something that Tyga doesn't like to eat. And we could probably do that, but I don't know if you probably wouldn't be interested in that. And I don't know whatever that quinoa or whatever the freaking food you were talking about. I don't know if that fits. I don't know if that qualifies as something entertaining to watch someone eat. You Ice Cube, man. Stop eating my balls like this, dude. If you didn't want me to PB, you just had to tell me, game. You just had to tell me. You didn't have to do me like this, alright? You didn't have to do me like this. Quinoa? Is that how, am I saying that right? Help me get 1,000 followers then, bro. if we get 1,000 followers, Whip is gonna be eating onion. Raw yellow? Is that what I said? Aren't yellow onions sweet though? So like that's not even that hard for you. I feel like that's like literally easy as hell for you. Debatable? Okay, I don't know. All onions are nasty to me. Okay, for some weird reason though, I actually like onion rings. I don't know what my problem is. Oh no! Are you kidding my balls, man? Frick this run, bro. Frick it! I want to start another run, but it's like so pointless, I think. I just butchered this run's chance of PB with that mistake. My muscle memory's broken for this section. I need to fix it. Something's off. So it's like rice. Yeah, I don't know if watching Taiga eat rice would be very entertaining. So, I don't know. We might have to find something I can do at like a quarter or whatever you call it. Followers, 975. But I definitely think Whip doing that for 1,000 would be good. I'm in a love-hate relationship with potato pancakes. What? I'm gonna be real with you right now. I don't know what that means. I'm just saying, I don't know what that means. Wait a minute, did I cuck up really badly in this run? Because how am I not losing time already? Oh no, wait, what? Wait a dick. Wait, is this run actually still viable? Uh-oh. That was almost a yike. That was almost a thick yike, folks.
This is it.
This run is still viable. What the hell did I do last time, bro? I was smoking the real good stuff the last time I did Spider Cave. Holy frick. Eat a lemon? Oh my god. Wait. How do you eat a lemon properly? Like, how do you even do that? Wait, so you can eat like the entire inside? And it's okay? I just never see anyone do that. So like, I didn't know if it was good for you to do. It's probably not good for you to do, but I don't know if I could do that. I really don't know if I could do that. Honestly. I could try, but I don't know if I could do it. It's actually very good for you? Okay, that might motivate me, I won't lie. Because, like, I like the idea of doing things that are healthy, but pain as a challenge. That sounds ideal. I don't practice this part of Snowy. I practice the flut part, so if things go bad here, just roast your booty eye or something, I don't know. Yeah, I'm pretty sure one lemon, it'll be fine. My gums are pretty healthy, somehow. Like, there was a moment in time, I don't know how many years it was, but it was many years where I could not afford to go to the dentist. And I went back to the dentist and I was terrified as hell that, oh my god, my teeth and my gums are probably fricked up. But apparently my gums were perfectly fine. So, all that shows me is that I have pretty good gum genetics. Rude. 3,000 on a dentist. Yeah, see, when I didn't have my own insurance, I didn't even bother going to the dentist. I was like, nope, can't afford it, not happening. Because I knew I was gonna have cavities because like it's been years. It was years since I went to a dentist, and like you're just gonna get cavities like that, you know. You have to get some of that plaque off. So like I was like, you know, I'm not going to a dentist until I have complete control over my own health insurance. I don't know why I said it like that. Uh-oh. Oh, no, go, Dick. See, I knew I shouldn't have rushed that. Like, I tell myself not to rush that, and then I rush it, and then I frick it up. I can't remember if this skip works in this game, because I feel like it doesn't work. Maybe it doesn't work. Yeah, I don't get it. I don't get it. If it works, I don't know if I'm doing it wrong for this, because when I practice it on PS2, I have no issue. Might be something different with OpenGOAL or something that I don't understand. And I don't watch enough. I don't watch really any Jak content anymore, so like I have no idea what other people do. I'd have to like look that up. Or like ask Mike or something. Nice. Hey, yeah, practice. It's not even, if you don't have good insurance, there's no point going to the dentist. And that's what I hate so much about our society. Like, you literally frick people over to the point where they decide to not take care of themselves. Because that's more affordable. Like, I don't know, man. Yeah, my copay for going anywhere is 40 bucks. So like, you paying 55 for a whole thing, that's not too bad. I'm already paying 40 just to exist as a human who has to go there. Oh no, my balls. I don't know why I butchered that so bad. Are you kidding? I got the glitch? Oh my dick. That is not what I needed right now. Watch, I'm gonna die with Fluff Butt. Watch. Oh, cock. My cock almost slipped. Dude, what the hell am I smoking? I'm smoking some booty on a Wednesday. So yeah, my balls. So about this PBing. I need to not get glitched. Okay. Looks like I didn't. What painting? Oh, you're doing a painting? You should share more of that in the Discord. I'm always down to see more paintings and stuff like that. I need to share more of the stuff I do in the Discord. I feel like I don't want to be annoying, but like I would love to share more with y'all.
Precisely.
Dude, how the hell? How the hell? Was this actually a decent snowy? Or what? I seriously don't remember if that was a decent snowy. Yo, what's up, Doom? How you doing? Thanks for the good luck. Hope you're doing well. I like to see progress stuff. So, like, if you want to share progress and you want to like make it clear that it's progress, go ahead. Like, that's fine. A trigger for the death animation? What are you talking about? Are you talking about gondola skip? You can hit a trigger for the death animation if you do it wrong. That's why you don't want to do it wrong. You're basically what you're doing is you're completely skipping the death plane. So like you can bring Flut down here and then you're just fine. But like there's a death plane that you can hit if you don't do it right. Because Flut because Flut disappears. He disappears in that moment because you're bringing him out of, like, I think he doesn't always have to disappear, but it happens most of the time. But you're bringing him out of an area that he doesn't belong in, so it's like the game doesn't know how to register him here. At least that's my understanding of it. If it's any different, I don't know. Wait, what? Oh, never mind. Sorry. I thought my orb count was wrong, but I forgot that that's the end of Lava Tube. Alright. This is still PBable, and I don't even know how, bro. This is hilarious. I'm definitely still getting through some of that stream rust, because, like, my practices are so much better than this. So, like, I definitely just need to stream runs more because, like, I feel like I'm so rusty. And yo, what's up, Zed, by the way? Hopefully you're doing well. This might be risk. We're gonna go for it. Okay, we're fine. Alright, I'm not gonna be able to read the chat pretty well right now. I'm gonna try to focus on this lava cub, and I'm really hot, as you can see. So I need to lose as much heat as I can as I go through this. Oh no, did I really? I hate myself. I hate my bad luck. Like, I literally started spamming everywhere and I still missed it. Like, bro. Come on. I was like, homie, Okay, y'all. Correct enough? Can we make it, folks? Yes, we can.
Okay.
That's the way I understand it. If there's more explanation, I don't know. You're asking the wrong hoe. Don't stream runs, it's gross. Oh my god, bro. I'm starting to think you have an unhealthy obsession with poop. Poop. You've seen nothing. I don't know what my brain was doing right there. My brain was like, ah, how do I play this video game? Okay, whatever. Frick you! Uh-oh. Okay, we're fine. Okay, never mind. I thought my spacing was different. My bad. Oh no, frick. Okay, whatever. No! Are you serious? Oh, come on. Okay, now I'm just fricking my dick. You're already stroking me with that. Well, if this doesn't PB, it's because of that. Pi, what is OpenGOAL? You can do the OpenGOAL command if you want to read about it. Okay, I took the balls on that one because I was like, I need some time save. If you do the OpenGOAL command, it will explain it more for you. But basically, it's like it's a PC port for Jak and Daxter. And I think that they're still working on, doing Jak 2 and 3 as well. So those are going to be PC ported soon too. So I am just doing Hundo on here, and I might keep doing Hundo on here for a bit. I might just take a break from PS2. Because PS2 is too Jak tainted, you know? I'm just kidding. But yeah, this is actually built using the code by hand. So like people really learned OpenGOAL, learned how the code works in OpenGOAL and like literally just rebuilt it from scratch. And an emulator is basically you're playing it off of it's a PS2 emulator, so you're playing it as if it's a PS2 game, but you have it on the computer. So like this has literally been rebuilt entirely. Yeah, this is like I think it's the difference between port and emulation. A port is always gonna be more intricate than an emulation would be, because a port means that they probably put effort into rebuilding something. No! You gotta be stroking my left nut! I swear, dude. I've been trying to like not make that happen, and like I keep stroking my left nut sometimes. You can play it in 4K, I think. I think you can play it in as high as you want to go. Yeah, but you wouldn't really want to play it like that. Oh man. All this is proving is that I do not do freaking— What the hell, bro? Are you serious right now, bro? I am playing stinky. This was gonna PB, but there ain't no way in hell this PBing now. I clearly don't practice Citadel enough. Which I really don't, honestly. So, fair. Yeah, no, it's not because it sucks, it's because I just don't expect to get here. So, like, I mainly focus on Hub 2 and 3. But now that I'm doing, if I do decide to focus OpenGOAL, I need to practice this more because I will actually get here more often. But yeah, I am excited for OpenGOAL, and I plan to do more and more runs on it. Dang it. Okay, so will the Psycho hate me is the real question here. Oh no, this is actually... I maybe could have made that work, but yeah, I don't think so, bro.
Okay.
Is this actually gonna PB, bro? No, it's so bad. I literally don't remember the timing for that anymore, so if I stood on that way longer, I'm sorry. What is that link?
Eco won't protect you now.
Oh. Oh, can I download that for some screenshots then? Or some thumbnails? Having something that big for thumbnails is pretty nice. If anybody knows how to make like really high level thumbnails, please let me know, because like I'll be willing to pay people to make my thumbnails too. Pay your barber. I mean, I kinda do. I guess, yeah.
Precisely.
Are you? I'm down. You can skip cutscenes. What you mean? I forgot that. Did I not skip that last time? What the hell? How did I get that much time save? I'm down to try out different hairstyles. You don't gotta force me. I'm open to it. I don't know how that PB'd. I'm very confused. I must have not skipped the cutscene. It's more fun if I do it by force. Okay, fine. I'm open to that too. What does being boozled mean? What does that mean? I actually don't know what that means.
Don't worry about me, baby. You know what they say. Big things come in small packages.
Jack, you have an incredible talent for channeling eco. Samos, you may have been right about this one after all.
Oh, isn't that like that the
Perhaps we've found another sage now that Gall and
Okay, if honestly, if you've seen the rest of the games, Daxter is a hella thick furry.
destroyed them.
Yo, thanks for the GG skeleton, appreciate it.
Ah, who cares? Bring 'em on. We can take
Homie,
'em
but
again.
furry as hell.
I said,
No, wait, no. Isn't it backwards? The chick that ends up liking him is furry,
put it
right?
on ice, big guy.
Doesn't she have a tail? What's her name? Jess? Tess. Okay, my bad. I said Jess. Tess is a furry because she ends up liking Daxter. So and she's supposed to be human, I guess. So technically Tess is a furry, but Daxter is literally a furry. It's crazy that this exists. People really love this game. Yeah, people were so dedicated to rebuilding OpenGOAL, the language, that they literally recreated the game. Like, it's insane to think about the fact that people were that dedicated to this game. So I think it would be really cool to have Jak 2 and Jak 3 like that. That would probably be the only way I'd replay those. If I'm being for real, I'd probably only speedrun Jak 2 and 3 OpenGOAL. I'd probably never speedrun the PS2 ones at this point. Morgan and Osiris. I don't know who the hell you're talking about. They look like elf people, but for some reason in the lore they call them humans. I don't know why, but they look like elves. So in my mind they're elves, but apparently in this world they're humans. I guess humans evolved into elves at some point. I don't know what you're talking about, Practice, so. But yeah, I could do another run, but I'm probably gonna just stop with that because I wasn't sure if I was gonna. I thought this run wasn't gonna PB anymore. I literally gave up on the idea of it PBing because I just kept failing every freaking thing. But somehow it still PB'd, so I don't know what I was smoking with the last run. But yeah, I'm gonna be asking Mike, Mike Game Pro. That's racist? What? What's racist? I'm gonna be asking Mike Game Pro what the equivalent of a 135 and PS2 Jak is for OpenGOAL, and that will become. Well, yeah, Whip asked him for me, but when he gets back to us, that's gonna be my new goal. And then I think that's speciesist or speciesist. I think it's speciesist. Like you being biased or, you know, against certain species and stuff like that. I think that's a thing. Speciesist, or I don't know if I'm saying it right. Anyways, speciesist. Speciosis. I'm just kidding. Yeah, so whenever I figure out what the equivalent is, that's gonna be my new OpenGOAL goal. And then I guess I'm trying to figure out if I should prioritize OpenGOAL right now or keep switching between PS2 and OpenGOAL. I'm thinking of just prioritizing OpenGOAL because I'm already trying to work on a video, so I'm already having OpenGOAL open all the freaking time anyway. So I don't know, I might just do it like that, and then I'll go back to PS2 one day maybe. I don't know, we'll see, whatever. But I have a lot of fun running OpenGOAL, so I'm definitely gonna keep that up.